St. Louis is mourning the death of police officer David Lee, who died Sunday after he was hit by a car while responding to a crash on Interstate 70. He leaves behind his wife and 2 children, among other family members. 5 on your side's Paula Fasan talked with Tanya and Khalil Lee about their husband and father and what his loss means to their family and the community.
My name is Tanya Lee. I'm the wife of David Lee, Officer David Lee. He was amazing. He got along with everybody. He hate conflict. He's very quiet around other people, but not here at home. He loves to have fun. I'm gonna miss making him laugh and smile real big. He was my best friend. He was an amazing father to our children. He was just an all-around amazing person. I'm gonna miss him dearly because he was my yin to my yang, my best friend. We couldn't stay mad at each other because we just had that oomph. He was my one. He was my partner, my other half, one half of my heart, and I'm the other half of his heart, with our kids being on each side of each other's heart. I've never seen anyone like David. Seriously, he was special. That's why you're seeing so many great things being said about him. He is a hero. He's just amazing. Everybody loved him. His friends, his family, his mother, we all are taking this so hard. Even my friends that be around. Everybody loved David. We're connected. We're going to still be connected. He's going to be with us. He's not going to leave us. He was taken away from us. It is unfair. He didn't deserve it, but he is amazing. And I truly believe the rain today is a representation of him crossing over being an angel, washing away everything so he can start fresh. He's amazing. We met out and about right after high school. He went to Pattonville and I went to Hazelwood East. And everywhere I went, I saw David. He told his friend, Andre Blakemore, that he was going to marry me. He bet him $20 and he had to pay up at the wedding. Because we've been married for 19 years and been together for 26 years. Basketball star, he loves sports. He has a heart of gold. I just never seen nothing like it. And I'm feeling terrible that I'm not going to grow old with him, because we taught each other a lot, a whole lot. And I'm clutching this teddy bear. This is my nickname on here. And he let everybody know he loved him some Fatso, my nickname. But it's okay. It's okay. He gave me this bear for Valentine's Day with roses, 2 dozen roses. Yes, and he loved me. We were in sync. It's just weird. We have so much in common because I'm originally from a little small town called New Madrid, Missouri, in the Boot Hill down by Cape Girardeau and Sykeston. So it's very weird that I would come here in 95 and meet someone and we just mesh like that. I feel like it's unacceptable and it could have been prevented. Preventive measures should have been taken. I feel like someone such as MoDOT or another cruiser or patrol car should have several feet between stopping for an accident. Therefore, the young man possibly could have been slowed down early on before he got to my husband. And my husband and I talk about preventive measures all the time. So it's unfortunate that his back was turned and that happened to him. But I do feel like if a plan is implemented, you know what I'm saying, and executed, I feel like it can be prevented for these workers on the highway getting hurt, because that's unacceptable. Because this young man was speeding 71 in a 55, which is ridiculous, because I felt like if highway patrol or someone also gets called, or like I said, MoDOT or someone, and they can put them several feet apart to where they can slow down the traction of the traffic to prevent this from happening. Highway 70 is dangerous, and he's not. It's true. He don't even like me to take it. I go all the way around 170 to 64 when I'm going downtown. He didn't want me on it. He thought it was a dangerous highway. And I agree, it is a dangerous highway. It's accident after accident, and it's not fair to the accident reconstruction team to have to go out there and they don't have any preventive measures to stop them from getting hurt in the process. This could have been prevented. My husband could have been here with myself and my 2 children. But due to someone that's not even a citizen, someone that already had previous DUIs, he, should have been restricted. He shouldn't have had a slap on the wrist. He shouldn't have been able to come to St. Louis City. He had all of that in St. Charles. It should have followed him. Paper trail, electronic trail. He should have had an electronic folder that followed him. So when he came in the computer, no matter what, he shouldn't even have a license to be able to drive. I'm not judging the young man because we all have, fallen short, but he just changed and altered our lives forever. We cannot get my husband back. My mother-in-law cannot get her son back. Can't get the children back. The children can't get their father back. My sisters, everybody loved him. He is gone home to be with the Lord. And like I said, the rain is proof that the Lord had the angels to shine down and cry on my husband. He trying to heal us because, trust me, God has the final say, and his word is so. We are believers. Me and my husband get on our knees and hold hands. We pray at night, seriously. And I thank God for all the years I had him. So God, I'm going to turn it over to you. And I thank you for the time we had. David, I do love you. I'm going to miss you. I will speak on it. To me, myself, this is my opinion. I feel like St. Louis City police officers, they're understaffed due to all the new rules and regulations. No one wants to be a police officer because they don't feel backed up, really. And that's not my husband saying that. That's me saying that, a citizen of St. Louis, Missouri. If they felt like they was backed up more, then I feel like more people would go and be police officers. It's more so that the citizens' word outweigh the police officer, and all cops aren't bad cops. He always told me that if he passed away while he's undue, don't be upset. He asked me not to be upset. And I told him that I wouldn't be upset. And I thank God my husband knows the Lord. He knows the Lord. He was a praying man. He was on his knees praying. He knows the Lord. So that's given me a little bit of peace. But I'm going to be looking for him every day. And he's not going to come here. I just told my husband, I said, you got to have faith in everything that you do. Stay grounded in the Lord. And my husband did that. Even the morning before he left, and I stood watching him. I stood watching him. I did not know that this was going to be the last time that I saw my husband alive with breath in his body. He wakes up, he get dressed or whatever. Before he leave, he kisses me and say he loved me, and I let him know that his food was ready. But I will rewind back to the night before. It was weird. He laid beside me in the bed, and he put his hand on my thigh, and he said, "Thank you for everything." And I said, "Oh, babe, thank you for everything." He said, "No, seriously, thank you for everything." And I didn't know this was my husband saying bye to me. The next morning, my husband was gone. Life. Unpredictable.
Well, I was at work when I got the call from my cousin. She works for the St. Louis County Police Department, and I got a call from work. I'm a juvenile detention officer, and she told me that my dad was involved in a bad accident. And I was pretty shocked because I thought she was joking because I wouldn't expect to hear that. So as soon as I got that call, I immediately told my supervisor, and she told me to leave immediately. And I went to SLU Hospital, and unfortunately, we got the news that he passed away during surgery. I know that he got hit by somebody who was drunk. He was a drunk driver, and while he was, doing his job. I feel like it's 2024. We shouldn't be dealing with this type of stuff. And, we know this information, so we shouldn't be having to deal with it. He was helping somebody else, and it's unfortunate that this has happened. At first, I was angry at the person who did it, but you have to forgive people and move on because that person, he's going to learn what he did was wrong, and just got to move on because you can't hold on to something for so long because you're going to go crazy, basically, so you just have to move on. I think that the city needs to really do a deep dive on drunk drivers because this is a common thing that is happening. So I feel like the city of St. Louis really needs to, or the police need to really investigate on drunk drivers because this is getting out of hand. Because this is like, I seen another article about somebody who just got ran over in the city, so this is getting out of hand. He was everything. He's the reason why I chose to go to school for criminal justice and do what I'm doing now. It's really hard. It's somebody that I would talk to every day about music and whatever. Like, that was my workout partner. So now I don't have anybody to work out with, so it's just me. That was like a man that I could look up to. So now I don't have that anymore, so it's kind of hard. He grew up where in the area of St. Louis where there was a lot of crime and gang activity. So he always wanted to, stop that, especially with the black community. He wanted to just stop it, and that's what he did. And it's sad that he went out doing what he loved best. He loved his job. He would always come home and tell me stories about how his day was and talking to his colleagues and driving around, pulling people over, and yeah, just teaching me about anything. He wanted me to be a police officer, but I just didn't choose that route. He said that it was very busy, like pulling people over, giving them tickets, and just the city, how dangerous St. Louis really is, and just try to stay safe and stay out the way, stay out of the streets. He was a good person, and he loved everybody, his family, friends, anybody, yeah, and he loved his job. He loves sports. He's the biggest fan of LeBron James. Like, he's a LeBron fan. Like, it doesn't matter what team he would go to, he's a huge fan. I just want people just to know that you never know when you're gonna see somebody again. Like, on Saturday, I never would have thought that would have been the last time I would have seen my dad. I was here, I was with my family. We were all laughing and talking about going to Atlanta. We were gonna go to a music festival in Atlanta next month, and we were all talking about it. And now I don't have my dad here to go because of somebody else's bad decision. He would want me to know that I am loved, and he would want me to eventually move on and know and be at peace with the situation.